And welcome back to Raijinzz Gaming. We're doing a little bit extra today. I'm still planning to continue on Subnautica, but I wanted to try out another game. It literally just came on sale a little while back, so I just thought I might as well grab it because as a fan of flight sim, well, kind of action flight sim, well, maybe it's arcade is probably the best word. Basically, anything that's like Ace Combat. Yeah, I wanted to give this a punt and see. It's a shame I couldn't kind of hit it when it first came out, but it was kind of a difficult time then. It's a much better time now, so I thought I might as well go into it. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of June. So, without further ado, let's get into this. I feel like never mind. Let's just go. Let's just go with the campaign. Oh, you have to use the cursor. It's kind of weird. Okay, I guess that's fine. Settings. I'm probably gonna have to just dial. If there's a difficulty, I'll have to dial it down so I don't, because I don't know how close it is. I think I played a demo of this a little while back. I think I was quite impressed with it. So I'm kind of hoping that my memory hasn't betrayed me, and it ends up being completely different from what I remember of it. But yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go easy. Death awaits. I mean, if it turns out to be too easy, I may just ramp up the difficulty. But I normally go down in difficulty. I don't go up. Now, I believe this game was a Kickstarter, and I think at the time it was announced, there wasn't any kind of any. I mean, there was Ace Combat games on PC, but I think the problem is it was Assault Horizon, which was that really kind of super arcadey on rails shooter style of Ace Combat, rather than just the more natural kind of. I say free. Yeah, I say it's more free form. You know, the more traditional Ace Combat was. You know, you just pick your target, shoot your missiles. They'd shoot at you. Da 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 da. There was none of this dogfight mode where you get locked in behind an enemy and just going through like a tunnel and just trying to keep them in a circle. It's just, as a concept, it's a nice mechanic, but that's not really the essence of
Our contract with this
Ace Combat,
place
really.
is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock privateer.
Yeah, it looks just like Ace Combat, man.
Southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who, unfortunately, have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo. However, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
Man, you could tell they're so heavily inspired by Ace Combat. You know, just from even the mission briefings. You know, the layout. So like I said, this game was planned at a time when there wasn't a traditional style of Ace Combat game on PC. I mean, fortunately later on we got 7, but before that we had no idea what was if Bandai Namco was ever going to plan to do a traditional, you know, version of their game on PC. I mean, hell, technically they still haven't done one for Ridge Racer. We got a Ridge Racer, but it was made by a Western studio, which was something that was completely not, you know, a traditional Ridge Racer. You know, the only thing you could do close to doing would be through emulation. Okay, so we got system files. Is that just for saving your progress? Oh, this is world building, I think. Yeah. So I can't tell yet whether this is based on in the real world, like our Earth, or something similar to to Ace Combat's strange real universe. Okay, so we got, is that the fish bed? I know some of the planes' call signs, but not all of them. And I'm sure because this is not a licensed game, they're gonna have to kind of, you know, change names, maybe change design slightly to avoid copyright infringement. That's definitely the Phantom. And we got MiG-21. So I guess we'll start. Okay, we'll look at the stats. I think this one's more of a bomber style, I think. And that was more of a fighter. It's a shame you can't do like a comparison. So they're about the same speed, but I think this one. You know what? Just to get that that Ace Combat vibe, we'll go with the Phantom. We've got unguided bombs and anything else. Flares. I have to worry about flares, don't I? Yeah, I don't know what I have access to right now, so I guess we'll have to. So I guess you had to pick that in order to go. Wish me luck. I hope this pans out. I got hit with a ball already. God damn it, I need to sort of do something about that. Alright.
This is the ever lovely airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Let's see what we got. So we got HUD.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are
Let's
free
switch
to
the camera.
engage.
There you go.
Lead the way, Monarch.
Yeah, it's just like Ace Combat.
How about we watch this mission? I wouldn't mind staying a few more days out here.
I have you on record saying that, Prez.
Don't be a snitch again, guys.
Even the dialogue feels.
Hitman 1, Monarch and Prez, ready to roll.
All cog, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off? This is road action.
Alright, yeah, this feels good, this feels good. Do barrel roll! You gotta do it. So I wonder if it's the same thing. If I hold the missile button, I can get a missile cam. Let's see if it happens. Yep, we got missile cam. Oh my god, you can tell these guys love Ace Combat, man. This feels so on point. Everything feels exactly what it needs to be. Nice and easy. In fact, you know what? Let's go after the. I think there's a plane somewhere. Is it this one? Okay, let's see where we go.
We've got hostiles moving to engage.
Come on, what you got?
Enemy approaching the AO. Radar lock, take him down.
Shit, I think I overshot him. That's fine. Hang on. No, that's a friendly. Got him! Anti-air. I got hit. As usual. Just keep moving. Alright. Let's clear up the rest of the boats. So then literally you've got kind of the effects of the air currents on your plane. So if you kind of, when you hit the sound barrier, you get that big explosion of air.
Ground asset destroyed.
Oh, I got that one as well. Good. It's kind of nice how in most Ace Combat games the viewpoint behind the plane is really close, but in this is kind of pushed back so you can kind of see more of the environment. So that's a nice touch, a nice change they've made. Oh wait, who's this? The funny thing is, I'm normally quite lazy and I just use the easy controls. I don't do like the full kind of normal flight controls. You know, I admit to it, I'm kind of guilty of that, but I can do the kind of the more traditional style, and it actually feels good. I mean, I don't know how it'll be with like higher, more kind of faster planes, and I don't know how intense it's gonna get. You love those effects.
Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Ronin.
Have we got a map?
Copy all. Drop the rope and get it out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Oh shit. Don't crash it. Are they taking off from the base? Looks like it. Come on, speed it up.
Monarch good release. Fox 2.
Damn it. The angle was too wrong. And I can hold the... Yeah, you can hold it for the angle as well. Can I bank in tight? Got one. Okay, who we got? Oh, still got to do a little bit of work. There you go. Oh, I do like that. They really did a good... I don't know who this team are, but I want to shake their hand. They did a beautiful job with this game. Oh, he's using flares as well.
Fox 2, Fox
Alright. I gotta. Yeah, come on.
Bingo!
The music's not bad as well. I think it's so important for an Ace Combat game. The music has to feel, you know, you get. Ah, they're actually using flares to deflect the missiles. You know, just that vibe. Okay. I wonder if my aerial partners can also help me.
Hitman team, stand by so Ronan gives the all clear.
This wasn't much of a fight, Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan and Galaxy, we've got eyes on
So we gotta take this out as well.
some sort of
It's a lot of stuff to do for a first mission.
reading says it's unstable.
Pretty fun though.
Bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Enough to keep an airship down for the Corridor sensors. It's not anything we'll carry out here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronan.
That sounds kind of sus.
You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out. Way ahead of you, Galaxy. You're clear, man.
Damn it. Got it.
Ground target destroyed.
Should miss this a little quicker. What are we looking at? Oh, it's over there. Alright.
Watch for enemy radar spikes.
Let's do the old loop-de-loop. Beautiful. We done? What the hell? Oh, it was a nuke!
I felt that in my teeth.
It was a nuke.
Objectives complete.
That's kind of sus, y'all.
Be at your leisure.
They were hiding a nuke in their base.
Think the water's still alright? We still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a server or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before.
Are we not done?
Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, late to the Burlock party. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now.
Who are these guys?
We got no beef with you. It's your business. I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy.
Master Goose.
This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadia ambassador's been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Yeah, rebels need mercs, and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil war in Cascadia? Interesting.
We don't have to fight these guys, are we? Interesting. Kind of a good start.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
How do I clear that from my chat, man?
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take
Okay, that's how you do it.
based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia
Fuck.
is a nation
Good.
along North America's west.
I'll do that from now on.
One of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful.
So we've got aircraft and cruisers.
Country with limitless
Yeah, we gotta have some super weapons in this game, man. If you want to be on par with Ace Combat, there's gotta be some kind of super
but
weapons.
I'm sure this hits closer to
Either ground or air.
Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. Full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress. However, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Alright. I don't really know any of these factions or whatever they're doing. I'm just here to do the missions. So as long as it's not an escort mission, I'm good. I'm good. So we got files. So yeah, it's already starting to fill these in. Pilot entrance. What about, is there no shop? Is it not here or is it somewhere else? Is there, do I have to buy planes or will they just give them to me? Okay, we go. Wait. Is that a stronger version of the one I already have? So these are training versions. And this one should have better stats, right? Okay, so I've got 8,000 credits, that's for 6,000 credits. And that's 7,000. So this one's cheaper. But are the stats better though? I kinda wanna try the other plane to be honest, just see. So this is, I can earn some more money. Yeah, okay, let's try this one. Fuel tank filled with explosive convector or use it will work. I guess you earn a different colour schemes. Let's see what happens. Man, the levels just load up like nothing, man. No, I gotta figure out how to launch a flare just in case I get in trouble. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, okay, cool.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to lock on the Federation signatures?
I've had that programmed long before.
Are they behind us?
Coming this way. Hitman team, you are cleared to engage.
Feels like we're heading in the wrong direction.
This might actually be worth my time.
Looks like it's true. The Federation is weapons free in Cascadia. Even when we crossed into other Federation states illegally, they didn't dare open fire on us like this.
We were expecting freelancers and smugglers, not an actual fighting group.
Is this a defensive mission?
We're sending an inquiry up the wire. Stand by. I'm moving to engage. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. So these guys were running away.
Hitman 1, Fox 2.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit of work. Always catch them when they change direction. Got one.
Monarch, you're locked on. Enemies locking on. Break.
Come on. See if this one works. He tried to flare me. It's hilarious. Man, everything's a lot smaller.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Man, he's quick. Now. There you go.
Missile on the way.
That's how you play Ace Combat, baby. Oh, he's turning. Come on, you have to give up eventually. Boom, baby, let's go! Man, I'm hoping they've already got plans to make a Project Wingman 2, because this can be a real rival.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. Monarch, missile shot. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Got one hit. Yeah, let's go!
I'm moving to engage. Monarch, missile on the way.
Now. Alright, alright, alright.
Losing hydraulics. Going defensive. ECS failure.
I tell you, I've been playing these games since the very first Ace Combat game came out on PlayStation 1, man.
Best mover out of action.
I live for this franchise.
Adjust appropriately.
It's getting hot today. It was hot yesterday. I guess we're officially hitting the summer period.
Damn, we're taking losses. Do we have any QRS on standby?
How far are we? It's quite a ways. Do I have enough missiles?
From what data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario.
We need specifics, Command.
It's a smaller-sized mercenary group that specializes in aerial operations, active along the periphery. We're still combing through the records, but
It's a surprisingly large map.
We're not equipped to deal with them. Send reinforcements.
copy, stand by.
Is that F-15? We'll wait till he backs around. All right. Is it me or this kind of feels like a slightly more sedate Ace Combat, which I'm fine with. Trust me. Those earlier missions in Ace Combat used to get ridiculously intense. Maybe it's just I'm playing in such an easy difficulty. But I don't mind. It doesn't need to be that difficult.
Monarch good release. Fox 2.
I don't know why this feels so good, man. 'Cause even Ace Combat at times I felt like I was just fighting just to stay in control. But this feels really, really smooth. Ooh. That might change later on though. So I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm enjoying this good vibe while it lasts. Maybe I think it might be the FOV, you know. I think I figured it out. Because it's literally like I said, every time you played the outside view in an Ace Combat game, it was so damn close to the plane that it was really difficult to kind of keep track of where the enemy is around you. Because they just bank and turn around you and you're constantly just frittering around just trying to find them. Because this is more zoomed out, I can see more, and therefore I can anticipate their movements much more easily. And as a result, it just makes it way less stressful trying to pull the maneuvers to try and keep an enemy in sight. Oh, he wants to play, let's go. What you got?
Fox 2. Monarch ready to fire.
Oh, we got more work to do. Alright, let's go. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Okay, what do we got?
This one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts. What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Well, what are we looking at?
We're taking this thing down.
Hitman 1, good tone. We've got bandits.
Okay.
Monarch, good luck. Hitman 1 within gun range.
I haven't actually used the guns yet. Okay, now it's getting tricky. Just bank out on a bit. Okay, now it's getting difficult.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
Got one.
Enemy plane shot down.
What's you got?
Fox 2.
Wow, he's just outrunning my missiles right now. Alright.
Taking damage. We've got bandits. Hitman 1, Fox 2.
I got one in. Come on. How many flares do I have? Do I have unlimited flares or is there a cooldown? Oh, so I think there's a cooldown. That's good. Oh, I got him, I think. Caution. Pull up. Pull up. That's my childhood right there, man. Okay, fine.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Got him. Okay, how many of these guys are left? Let's try something. Let's try a different target.
Damn it, he's engaging me. ACS failure.
That looks interesting.
Good tone, good tone.
Oh god. It's a super weapon for sure. Alright. Stay calm. Oh shit!
Missile shot off.
Okay. Not too bad. In fact, you know what? Let's go for the other guy.
Cleared for guns.
What it was I just hit? I'll take it.
Positive tone.
Flew right into it. Beautiful. Right. I guess it's just the big boy to deal with now. Let's just come in nice and slow and just launch a couple of long-range shots if we can.
Missile on the way. Hope I bag a few more kills today.
So that's how you do it. That was the nose, wasn't it? Nice design, I gotta say. Well, that's destroyed.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Someone stole my kill. It's just him. That's fine.
Fox 2, good separation.
Beautiful.
Monarch ready to fire.
Let's just wait.
We've got hostiles moving to engage. The enemy's getting radar lock. I've got a lock.
This is crazy.
Missile shot off. Missile away.
God, the angle's kind of difficult in this one.
Hitman 1, Fox 2. Kill confirmed.
kind of want to see this crash.
Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you.
Impact! Woo! Haha! My god, this game is so good. Oh, you want me to land this?
Good hunting today, Monarch? I bet. Come on in.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can do this. Do you have to have the text on the screen? Oh, okay, it's gone now. Just where you want me to land, right? Wait, hang on. Oh, this is going to be trickier than I thought. Wait, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Wait, did the buttons change? Wait a minute. I'm confused. Okay, why the hell is the brakes and the rudder going in that direction? Okay, something is kind of sus. One of these buttons has been double mapped, and I'm pretty sure I haven't changed anything. So why the hell is it doing that? Well, that's okay. Gamepad. So we got change camera. That's fine. Change target. Expand map. Gunfire. Hard missile launch. That's not. That's all. That's fine. Let's use that. I'm going to use this thing. Weapon cycle. I think all of that's fine. Axis bindings. So we've got axis 1, axis assist, padlock, axis, right thumbstick X, your left trigger, right trigger. Wait, so we've got the thrust and yaw. So, thrust axis, left shoulder, gamepad, left trigger, right shoulder. So that doesn't need to be there, right? Wait, what's the invert for? What the hell? I need to disable one of these. Because if we're doing the yaw and the pitch on the triggers, can you start button to unbind? Wait, that wasn't the start button, was it? Wait, let's just see. Okay, I think that fixed it. Do I have a time limit? Okay, so we've got... Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh wait, it's the same for this one as well. Is it? Accelerate, slow down. Accelerate, slow down. So one of these buttons. Okay. For some reason, someone has mapped both the yaw and the pitch I mean, the yaw and the thrust on the same buttons. That's kind of jank. I thought there wasn't going to be, I wouldn't need to make any adjustments, but it looks like I do. So that means that if we're going at the thrust axis, oh, unless it didn't save. Tab. That's unmapped. So we're keeping these thrust, shoulder, left trigger. I'm getting confused here. And gamepad special, I don't know what that is. Your axis, left trigger, right trigger, and then thrust would be left bumper and right bumper. So okay, so triggers on your. I mean, normally I'd have it the other way, to be honest. Maybe I should do it the other way around. So let's have the thrust on the triggers and then the yaw on the shoulders. I hope that works it. Is that saved? I hope so. What's calibration? So wait. There's your throttle. Oh, that might have to be changed, isn't it? So you've got your. Oh, can you see that? Why it is when I do the right bumper that it's going throttle as well? I need to change that. So whatever is on thrust, to remove that, I think. So that should. There you go. So that's fine. That's fine. Throttle. That means I need to change the right, the left throttle, the left trigger and thrust for invert. Is that right? No, that's not doing it. Maybe it should be the other way around. Okay, I can see it from there in the corner. So, thrust up, thrust back. Your left, your right, your left. Pitch. Oh, it doesn't do it for that, but I think that's got it. I can't believe I've been doing it this whole time and didn't really. Okay, so in theory. Okay, so if I just come in at this angle. Line it up. So you just ease it in just a bit. Okay. Is that good enough? So just slow it down here. It's just I came in on the wrong side of the runway, but I didn't crash yet. Is that good enough? Woo! That took a lot of work. But I did it! I didn't think I was going to have to do any kind of calibration, but it's fine. At least it's all set up now.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
It's good so far. Aside from that minor niggling of recalibrating the buttons, I'm totally fine with. If anything, it's good that a game gives you the chance to customize your buttons, rather than just saying, no, this is what we got.
Known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack.
No
Sicario
promises.
and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Okay. Okay, please give me some new planes. Really? Wait. So we got. Oh, that's new. Is that Mirage? I think it's a Mirage. It's only 4,000. Oh, we have to use the cursor. Alright. So you select one additional weapon. You've got your standard missiles, of course, and your anti-ship missiles. Anti-air, multi-lock-on, anti-air, and semi-active air. I wasn't paying attention to whatever they said. So you need these, right? Number 2 will be anti-air, I guess. I hope I did that right. I hope I can redo missions to kind of get in your gear. Hey! Seriously, you gotta be a moron if you fail a freaking takeoff mission. Landing is more difficult for certain, but taking off, you literally have to just hold the thruster and then pull the nose up before you hit the end of the runway. Seriously, if you fail a takeoff mission, then you don't deserve to even play flight games. Seriously. It's embarrassing. Virtually no loading. Or just seconds.
On the nose. Hitman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman team.
As long as they're marked as a different color, I'm good. Yeah.
Approaching Rose Tower.
We got injured? From the south? Can't hold defenses up. Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the runs of the litter.
Monarch never disappoints, that's for sure. All airborne, prepare for a hot drop.
I'm hoping that it's the case that if you shoot the boat, that the guns that are on it will also be destroyed.
Monarch opening fire. Taking a contract here, right on places. You know what they say about all roads, right, Mick?
Not now, Deb. Not now.
I think my teammates are actually doing some work as well. That's a pleasant change. In most Ace Combat games, the AI just stand around waiting for you to do anything. Oh, this plane already feels a lot more stable than the Phantom. I got a shit ton of missiles on this thing.
Monarch, you're locked on. Missile away.
Woo-wee!
Missile is on the way.
Missile is on the way.
On the defensive. Hitman 1.
Hey, you're stealing my kills!
Enemies west code.
It's fun. Oh, this guy's fast.
Monarch ready to fire. Cleared for guns. Knocked one out. Monarch, you've got a good lock. Monarch opening fire. Missile away, missile away.
Alright.
We're off center. Close the bulkheads.
See what this thing can do. That actually worked. Alright, let's see what these multi-lock-ons can do. Not on the time limit, am I? So one thing I hate about Ace Combat games is that they always seem to put you on some kind of time limit. So you ultimately can't take out.
Box 3.
Well, let me take my time and do my thing. Oh yeah. Oh hello. Wait. This game is so fun. Why is this game so fun? Shit. No, you know what? Let me get this plane. Yeah, not plane.
Hitman 1 within gun range.
It's so less stressful. It's crazy.
Ground target
I can just do what I want, man.
Monarch, good luck.
This game is so much better than it has any right to be. And I don't mean that as an insult. My goodness.
I'm impressed with how many people stayed for this contract, boss. Especially since we're going up against the Federation.
You should know after all this time with this galaxy. The bigger the foe, the bigger the story.
There he goes again.
I'm not in this for the money, remember? I'm here for the story.
Well, the rest of us are here on binding contracts. So please, just don't get us killed, boss.
That's up to you. We don't have the firepower to take them on. What? Power surplus! Just who the hell are these guys? He's shooting! Canopy pressure dropping.
Wow, this is just getting torn to shreds.
Hitman 1 within gun range.
We got this!
Something happened. But I don't think she's going.
Canopy pressure dropping.
Monarch, you're locked on. Hitman 1 locked on.
Got it left.
Missile is on the way.
I don't know if this was running out. That wasn't what I was aiming for.
Ground target destroyed.
How long does it take to cool down in these?
Not like this!
Not like this. Also, these missiles have much slower cooldown than the other ones. Man, they are decimating this base. It's an,
Hitman 1 good zone.
I guess it's just the trade-off with the fact that they're way more powerful. You can't just spam them. That hits.
Pin him down.
Where the hell have you been? We need support now! This is Crosstalk Squadron, commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our lot.
Uh-oh.
Merging to engage. Show me a fight.
We got a dogfight, babies.
Got alert, we had mercs crossing the border. There's some East Town Wolfpack. Lock. They've got a lock.
Crosstalk.
Enemy on radar. Missiles locking on.
I did just swear.
Missile is tracking.
Okay, I gotta do some work.
You're in gun range.
I'm being ground up here.
Alright, there you go. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely got a fight here.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Yeah. Right in his ass. Yeah!
Positive hits. He's going down. Hitman 1 locked on.
You know what I'm kind of predicting? I'm predicting that when the new Top Gun movie comes out, Maverick, that sales of flight sim games is going to go through the roof. I'm calling it now. It's like anyone who's just like a casual enthusiast for you know, flight combat games, they're going to be like, I wanna be like Maverick. I wanna fly a fighter plane. Where do I go to do that? Step right this way, gentlemen. We have this game called Project Wingman. That'll give you that fix that you need. Oh, and there's also Ace Combat 7.
Spot on support, Hitman team. Resistance is no factor.
God, so good.
Already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to
So
impress?
good.
What can we say, Stardust? You get what you
You
pay
get what you fucking deserve.
Nice hangar space for us. You know, in exchange for all good work up here.
There was no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies like you did. Not like this. Airstrip is secured. Outside of the air defenses, there wasn't much else in terms of resistance. We're batting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss. Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks.
Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky
You
bastard.
lucky bastards.
Rush hour is ours.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you,
Ooh,
Roller.
actually have some wind resistance. Cool. So they've incorporated some of those wind environmental elements as well, just like Ace Combat did. Hey, you want me to land this?
Good hunting today, Monarch? I bet. Come on in.
Oh, where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this right the first time, shall we? Is that 2 runways? Let's take the right one. Let's just ease it in. Easy. Easy. A little off, you're good. I think that's fine. See, no one will notice how skewed I was. Wow. No, but seriously, Top Gun. Think about it. The sales.
It's rough around the edges.
The sales would go through the roof. Or the little kids that want to play.
The base didn't sustain too much damage. There's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty. And when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
Am I gonna get that remuneration commensurate?
Duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Don't mind the very loud
We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the
sneezing
world have
from my
made their
brother
way
there.
into the country, as I'm sure you've seen.
He's just
However,
been feeling the
Sicario
heat
is currently
worse
one
than
of the
me.
only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural
Oh,
area to the south. One
ground
of the
support mission.
Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Okay. Go for this one. That's it. Yeah, so it's definitely a unique world map. It's not anything related to Earth. What you got? Foxhound. I think that's got to be the Foxhound, right? The MiG 31, I think it was. Ooh, I can't remember the name of this one, but it's kind of like a Red Arrow style plane, isn't it? It's definitely more of an air-to-ground type. This is focusing on anti-air. This is air-to-ground. I think I might get this one. It's got good stability for ground combat. Let's give it a punch, right? So we've got 3 types of weapons, isn't it? We've got. Well, I'll keep that. Anti-ground. Oh wow! So I'll take the anti-air and the anti-ground, and I can take more anti-ground as well. Would it all anti-ground? So you can have stacks of the same type of missiles on you. So I got 3 sets of multi-lock-on anti-ground missiles. That's beautiful. And they're all, yeah, on the wing. They're all kind of kitted out. That's amazing. This is a payload, baby. This is a workhorse. I can tell. Kind of like in the vein of like a Thunderbolt, the A10.
You've been one, you're good to go.
Alright, let's go work. The paint's gonna break up there for a second. Shaking too violently. Maybe that's just the camera shake. We got.
Ryan, as far as the eye can see. Hey, Deb, you were the privileged kid. This place put out anything good?
It's been over 10 years, Mick, since we've been in Cascadia. I'd have no idea. Galaxy to Hitman team. I'm patching you through to the Independence Force comm frequency. Things are getting busy. You're free to engage any Federation signatures starting now.
Weapons and radar all operational, Monarch. Think we can afford to share a bottle of red at the end of the day?
This is General Elizabeth of the Independence Force. Anyone on this net, we need immediate fire support.
This is Hitman Team. Detachment from the Sicario Mercenary Corps is receiving you. Hang tight. Removing units fagged.
Really? Mercenaries? Fine. Hitman, we're designating targets of opportunity. Wild boar actual out.
Dust Mother. Not exactly the reinforcements we asked for. Alcon, be advised. We have allied air support overhead.
So this baby can do.
Necessary for Cass.
We have to be mercenaries.
You complaining? We're about to be overrun.
Those floor junkies. How can we trust them?
Oh, it's a long cooldown.
Alien hospitality.
Yeah, you can't spam these, man,
By the dust.
because the cooldown is way long. Unless.
Dust Mother.
There's this countrywide interference present. I can't really track anything outside of the immediate AO. Does anyone know what's up with that? That'd be the Solana communication array in the Ator Desert down south. It's damn hard to keep anything
Oh, wow.
stable without comms, I'll tell you that much.
Last mag. Kenley. Sergeant Uni. Take the rest of the men and fall back through the storehouses. That's an order.
Firebase Graham has been overrun. I repeat, all actuals. Firebase Graham has fallen. We are withdrawing towards the final defense lines. Check your fire.
Wait for that cooldown.
Move it. Fighting retreat. We need to preserve manpower while we can. Rodney's tank will cover our retreat. He's been tracked, so he's staying behind. Ejecting.
I love it.
Hey, Rizzo. Target down.
What do you want, Adrian? I'm a little occupied here.
This model here is real good stuff. With the Federation tax, I could never afford this.
Amazing.
Who's this rebel general anyway? Some National Guard officer shouldn't be giving us this sort of
Look at a lot of these.
The guy's Megan Elizabeth. He was Cascadia's liaison to our peacekeeping forces during
This is so fun.
ironic then, now that he's being saved by mercs.
I love it. I guess I've pretty much taken out all the ground targets now.
You're keeping a pretty good kill pace today, Comic. You got it for Monarch's spot? You know how she is. Damned overachiever.
Target down.
Is that hitting? Yeah. I think my teammates are stealing my kills.
We've got hostiles. Jameson, bring up the SAMs. Our Air Force is doing the check.
HQ. We're Winchester on anti-armor. Need assistance ASAP.
Hey man, we need those tanks tilted. Hitman 1, locked on.
Right where I want you.
This game is amazing. getting hectic out here. I better be careful I don't accidentally run into another plane, because that can definitely happen. Oh, I gotta slow down.
I've got a good tone.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's hiding in the clouds.
Missile is on the way.
My God, it's scorched to earth much. Place like it's been raised to the ground with napalm or some shit. Man, this music totally slaps, man.
Mara, good release. Fox 2.
Hey! Right, what do we got next? I like this plane.
All armored targets splashed. That should give the rebel troops some wiggle room.
Watch out, Nick. Those are beehives you're running over.
Wow, these they don't even need my help, man. You could be the worst pilot in the world in this.
Mercenaries might save our asses yet. Okay, that's a vote of confidence for the mercs. Push the counteroffensive. Wild boar actual to all elements. Push the fence out of this damn valley. Anything you're not predisposed, I want you to push these coordinates and establish an order.
Fall back. We'll regroup and reevaluate our tactics.
Alcon, this is Regional HQ. We have a strategy if the rebels want to play rough. This is Silverback 1. We are tired for new tasking. Redirecting for area saturation at phase line yellow. This is XQ. We're coasting in. All hands, battle stations.
Missile away.
Fox 2, Fox 2!
Evade.
Come on, guys, get the lock on.
Right away.
Got anything ready?
Tracking.
7 left.
I've got a lock. Make sure to track your assigned targets.
Is that all of them? Wait, no, still a couple left.
Going for a missile launch.
Ah, I guess it's just air targets left.
What's ramming radar spikes?
Okay.
Everyone locked on.
Pretty close.
Missile is tracking.
So you can get past their chaff, but you have to kind of time it just as they've used up their chaff, so they can't defend themselves. Yeah, they've got. Think about a range.
Going for guns.
Fox 2, Fox 2. My radar's hit. Nice shot.
Jeez, how many of these guys are left? Take that straight shot.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Monarch shot one down. I'm engaging. Light him up.
This one takes a lot of hits. It's like a B-52.
Missile is on the way. Hitman 1, Fox 2.
Hard to miss.
Monarch missile away. Approaching. Enemy approaching the AO. Missiles locking on.
Whoa, stay low! Ho ho ho! Too much there. Whoa. They must have like rear guns to protect themselves.
You're on the money.
Have you got any helicopters I can fight as well? Yeah, man, don't get cocky in this. One thing I've learned from Ace Combat, man, is like, just when things look really good and you're feeling yourself, it can all just go wrong with one bad collision. So you gotta stay focused. Come on,
Monarch Fox 2.
through the clouds. This game is amazing.
I've got a good tone.
This guy's flying low to avoid missiles. Okay. What's left? Wow. It feels weird to be playing such a long mission and not be like, when will this mission end? I can still keep going.
Another one gone.
This is weird for me. Ah, there's my choppers I asked for. Don't mess this up. Boom! Beautiful.
We've got a lock. Fox 2, good separation.
God. I think what I love about this game is it's just a more stripped back Ace Combat. You know, it's just over the years they just added more and more stuff to make it more convoluted, and this feels just more kind of more pure, more unadulterated. You know, just that straight combat you love. You know.
Enemy on radar.
I mean, I guess it depends on what the missions they got, but
Independence Force elements.
right now I just like the feel of this.
Or no factor.
It's like it's old, but it feels fresh. If that makes any sense.
Think those mercs accept tips?
It's a new game in an old style, and just what I like, what I miss.
Did any of our forces get a positive ident on that aircraft that broke our line? Affirmative. A crowd. Mercenaries. Hard copy. Issuing theater-wide alert. Mercenary forces are now in play by the rebels. Hitman Team, RTB. We're reporting similar successes up and down Cascadia. If Monarch keeps racking up kills like that, we're gonna need a bigger offshore account. Us versus the Federation. Yep, that's what we're doing now. No big deal, right? Right?
Keep your nerves on you. Monarch seems to be playing out just fine. Ain't that right, Lead?
Well, Monarch's Monarch, and that's besides the point. We're home. Been about a decade, but we're back. Fighting the goddamn New World Order.
Just the plane is completely going inverted by itself. I wasn't pressing the stick. At least I hope I wasn't. Because if it's moving by itself and I'm not pressing it, we could have a problem.
Good job, Hitman Team. General Elizabeth reports her tactical support pretty much saved his men and a respectable
His?
amount of firepower.
So his surname is Elizabeth.
Combined with deployments by the rest of Sicario and other mercenaries, we've been brought back from the brink and have stabilized our territory. Being able to maintain proper military formation and territory means we'll be able to wage this war the right way. Stand by for further taskings and get some rest.
I kind of want to wrap it up on this game. Well, it's really addictive. I just want to just keep going.
In truth, we didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all. But, unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrisons here. Among them, a massive Federation naval fleet has secured a foothold in the capital. Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban centers have been lost, and we can't afford to lose any more manpower at the moment. A tactical retreat has been declared. Sicario, you, alongside other Allied forces, will cover an immediate evacuation of our troops still holding out on the ground. By land, by air, and by sea, we are extracting from Presidia. Protect the evacuation moving out of the AO by raising hell and taking out any Federation units that are pressing on them. If we lose any more men, we might not be able to continue fighting against the Federation.
Presidia is where the fighting
defensive
started
mission?
in Cascadia. However,
I'm not a fan.
I refuse to have it be where it ends. Not like this. Hitman team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
I might just duck out on this one because I hate escort protection missions. I hate them with every fibre of my being. So this might actually be a great time to duck out and then just jump into Subnautica. Just think if it's alright, could I replay the first mission again? Is that an option? Click and resume. Free mission. Oh, you can't select. You can't. I guess you have to beat the game on a lower difficulty before you can get the highest difficulty. Enemy wants you dare do anything in order to make it so. For experienced parts out there. We'll just do this as a little experiment. So we got, is it the first one? Wait, I can't tell which one's which. I don't know which number this is. Certificate missions as well, and weapons.
Our contract with this backwater place is...
Okay. Oh, they finally got the F-16. 10,000? Sure, why not? So we got high impact standard and multi-lock anti-air, semi-activated. Let's see how long I last.
Aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. Alcon, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down.
They're already shooting at my targets. Wow, this, with any luck, I might not even have to do any work if these guys are this good.
Missile is tracking. Ground
So far,
effort
so good.
destroyed.
Oh yeah, this baby's fast.
Positive tone. Monarch, good luck. Monarch, you're locked on. I'm being shot at.
So fun so far.
Ground target destroy.
Okay. I had him.
I'm moving to engage.
So they don't even need me, man. I'm just a bystander here. Was that mine?
Missile away.
I'm at a point now where I don't even know which shots, which kills are mine or not.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Oh crap.
That is fine. Fox 2, Fox 2. You're on the money.
Damn it! Something off about that angle of that shot.
Canopy pressure dropping. Monarch missile shot. Enemies west code.
See what this thing can do.
We've got inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Ronan, move in. Copy all. Drop the rope. In and out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Okay, yeah, this is what I missed from before.
Who the hell did we piss off? Ejecting.
Don't let them take off.
Monarch, Fox 2.
I'm wondering if I should ramp up the difficulty.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Is that a hit?
You're in gun range. Monarch, good luck. He's shooting! Moving to engage.
Whoa, okay.
Target on the nose.
Yeah, this missile lock-in was a lot faster. Jesus.
Missile away. Someone throwing guns on me.
These guys are banking hard.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Oh, the cooldown is too slow. Yeah, the dogfights are way more difficult. Right, that's one of my teammates.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
Oh, you can see he's doing way more advanced maneuvers.
Going defensive. Fox 3. There's a hole in my wing. Monarch, you've got a good
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Enemies on my scope. Missile away.
Yeah, these guys can hold it for much longer.
Good block.
Come on! Wow, these guys are really good. Both. Let's get some distance.
Enemies on my scope. Good tone, good tone.
Oh, that worked. Sometimes you just gotta keep your distance.
Locked on.
Yeah, okay, let's pull off and come in from a safer distance. Sometimes you just can't chase a guy because he's just too good. You have to kind of pull away and then come in from a longer distance. Especially for these missiles, definitely probably work more effectively from a longer distance. Maybe. Let's try the high impact. Glad this isn't on a time limit. How is an F4 making maneuvers like this? Come on, come on, come on. You gotta pull out eventually. There it is. There you go. Woo! Love it.
Hitman team, stand by until Ronan gives.
Oh wait, we've still got more to do.
This wasn't much of a fight, Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan to Galaxy, we've got eyes on target. Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable.
Monarch,
That bodes well.
copy Ronan. How much is present?
Enough to keep an airship powered for the year, according to our sensors. It's not anything we can carry out here.
Right.
That was tight.
One moment, putting the contact on the line.
Stand down. Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronan, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out.
Way ahead of you, Galaxy. You're clear, Hitman.
Is it gonna blow? Is that not the end of the mission? Oh, no, yeah, that's it. I knew it. I caught it.
What the hell?
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure.
Big water's still alright? Still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a server or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money.
thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash item or we will flag you as hostiles.
Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, late to the blow-up party. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you. It's your business, I'm sure you guys understand.
Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of
Kaiser?
the Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes.
Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador has been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Yeah, the rebels need mercs, and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out.
You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil War in Cascadia? Interesting.
Chemicals that live in the area. Maybe I should do a mission using the cockpit view at some point. But yeah, it's like maybe it's still quite easy early on,
Money came through from this
but I'm
contract,
pretty sure
and our opportunities
later
seem
missions
to
would
just
really
about
become
right.
a
If no one
real
objects,
furball, just trying to keep avoiding getting shot by missiles.
Pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So you can just do any other missions, get some more cash if you need, if you get stuck. That's great. I really feel like I should do at least maybe a couple more sessions with this game at some point. Maybe I'll just kind of spatter them in between all the main games that I'm playing. Because I don't, it's been a long time since I played a flight game that felt like boom, it just clicks. I just 100% just feel in sync with it, and it just feels natural and it feels good, and I just my God, you have no idea how long I've waited for something like this. It's crazy. Right, just one last thing I wanted to check. Oh, so you can do novice controls. You get hack function. So what about vibration? Because I kind of wanted to turn that off. This is all fine. You got curls and dead zones. I don't think I really need to fiddle with that, but the option's there as well. These guys have done an amazing job. I was going to keep saying this. So yeah, maybe it's not here. Let's check gameplay. Oh, okay, so you can actually increase the field of view of the cockpit view as well. What if there was any kind of VR support? Keep it in the middle. That's fine. So you can set it as that by default. Sway, commutation. Color, HUD copy. Radar and HUD. I think all this is fine, man. Maybe I remembered my settings from the demo, because I definitely just turned off motion blur. But everything else is really high. Yeah, let's see what the options for vibration is. Let's have a look. Is there anything I'm missing? Calibration. Yeah, I can't find anything. Maybe there is something. I mean, it's not really affecting me, but it would be nice to have some kind of option. But yeah. All right, let's take a brief sequester, whatever you want to call it, while I make my necessary changes.